Welcome back. Jenny Smith with Holistic Clarity. We are moving up the chakra system. We are now on to chakra number 7, which is Sahasrara. It's at the crown of the head. Its right is to know. I'm going to approach this a little bit differently this time. I saw something on Facebook that a friend put out there and asked for people's perspective on something that the Pope just said. He said that one does not have to be religious in order to be spiritual. And I understand what he's trying to say because they are two separate things. But as we look at it through an energetic perspective through the chakra system, we will find out that they are connected. And let me explain why. So, chakra number 1 is, remember, that's belonging to a group. That could be a religious group, a church, or a career, a corporation, a group that makes you feel safe and secure and you belong. The 7th chakra, Sahasrara, that is your own personal connection to the divine. That's not a physical connection. So there's devotion in the 7th chakra. Where people get into trouble is that they put a lot of devotion into these groups that they feel rooted and secure and belong to, and then something happens that they're mistreated or misinformed, or they feel let down, and they almost feel, well, they were let down by God. But there's nothing physical that deserves that much devotion, commitment perhaps, but when we allow for our devotion to be focused to a higher power, that opens up the 7th chakra. And of course, we need that 7th chakra energy to balance all of the others. They're all connected. We would want a divine guidance in what groups to belong to, which ones to stay away from, how to be creative, how to have a healthy ego and identity, how to balance that giving of love and receiving of love, speaking with truth through that 5th chakra, and having a keen sense of intuition in the 3rd eye. So what kinds of things would be deficient energy in the 7th chakra? Well, like I said before, devoting yourself and being just too connected, materialistic in the physical world, maybe trying to domineer others, not having the spirituality is going to affect how you relate to a group. Having imbalanced energy in the 7th chakra, excessive perhaps, that's going to be just not connected to the physical body either. When we have 6 chakras, we are given a physical body for a reason. And those people, sometimes they are very much caught up into their spiritual journey, and there's a lot of over-analysis, and we've all had those conversations, I think, with people that we wonder, oh my gosh, are they from this planet? So they are very much connected, and I'm going to explain in yoga what we can do to maintain balance in Sahasrara. Meditation and prayer would definitely be the easiest option. The inversions and headstands and yoga mudra are not some people's favorites for many reasons, whether you have high blood pressure or neck issues and so forth. So putting our hands in the Akasha mudra, which is where we take our middle finger and marry it to the tip of our thumb, is a spiritual mudra. We're sitting in a comfortable seated position. I use a wedge to kind of tilt my pelvis forward and keep my spine straight and the crown of the head pointed towards the heavens. Notice how we are rooted to the earth, and that's also opening up all the chakras up to chakra 7. Another way, if you don't feel comfortable being seated, you could also sit up against the wall, and I've seen that done as well. But we could just come onto our backs into Savasana. Corpse pose means death of the ego. Doesn't mean that you're denying your own individuality or anything like that, or like physically dying. It's just really surrendering to a higher power and quieting the mind and the body to receive that relaxation and healing, which the body does need to rest to heal. I usually use a rice bag to put on my belly, and for some of my clients, because it can focus their minds on their breath and really feel the bag rise and fall on their body. It can be very soothing to them. We try to have our palms facing the ceiling if at all possible, because again, that's opening up, receiving divine attention. So again, thank you so much. I would love to work with anyone who is interested in talking about the chakra system and how it works for them in their life, what things are balanced and what things can be brought into better balance. You'd be really surprised how much you can really get done and what you're going to uncover when going through the chakra system. So you can visit holisticclarity.com, and we can certainly get started on that. And until then, we will have some more videos coming up in the future. So, namaste.